Assalamu alaikum. They're calling it a board of peace, but let's be honest, it's more of a board of colonialists and a board of war criminals. Just look at their records. Trump in Gaza, Venezuela, Iran, Blair in Iraq and a million dead, Israel with Gaza, genocide, apartheid and occupation, the UAE with its genocide in Sudan and Yemen, Saudi in Yemen, yet they audaciously label it as a peace board. This is Trump's personal vanity project, a colonial instrument designed to secure land resources and global leverage, an updated East India Company. Just like the colonial tools assembled post-World War II, UN, IMF, World Bank, World Trade Organization, ICJ, ICC, etc., Trump is now doing the same thing. New label, same colonial project. The deceptive, so-called Board of Peace is anything but what it says on the tin. And here are 7 reasons why. Firstly, Palestinians are not in charge of their own land and future. A board supposedly set up for Gaza doesn't even mention Gaza in its charter. Now that tells you everything. Like all colonized lands, it's the foreign colonial powers who are making the decisions. Palestinians are treated as modern-day field slaves, so-called technical administrators. Colonial blueprints for a Riviera to satisfy who? Real estate tycoons, billionaire investors with plans to ethnically cleanse Gazans to Somaliland are pushed through. Now, if that isn't colonialism, what is? Number 2, as for peace, it's a cover story for control. Colonialism never announces itself as theft, murder, and plunder. It rebrands itself as peace and help. After they bomb you, destroy your land, infrastructure, starve you, then they come along to offer to rebuild you at your expense and on their terms. They don't come with chains anymore. They come with contracts, consultants, and conditions that control your land, your economy, your resources, and your future. 3. The colonialist war mongers are rebranding themselves as so-called peacemakers. The very people and countries responsible for genocide, war, occupation, mass bloodshed now present themselves as peace builders? Really? And 4. The pirate of the Caribbean, Trump, is in charge. Like all other dictators, he installs himself as the chairman for life with sweeping powers to decide who gets invited, who stays up, who sits on the table, and who even replaces him. He decides when the board sits, what it discusses, and he alone has a veto. So whatever happened to democracy, to elections, to representation, all discarded as it was never about principles. And it gets even better, his son-in-law Jared Kushner as a member of Gaza Executive Board, classic nepotism. 5. With colonialism, it's all about profit and resources. You pay $1 billion and you get first access to Gaza's land, contracts, and resources. They've made a bidding war over the graves of the people of Gaza. Reconstruction is being sold like a business opportunity to build upon the graves of children, women, and old. This is Trump's new imperial business venture, an updated East India Company. 6. The Muslim Arab Zion leaders, they sold Palestine. Instead of standing with Gaza, the field slaves, MBS, Sisi, Erdogan, Shabashri, Qatar, Jordan, Indonesia, all shameless traitors who refuse to help their Muslim Palestinian brothers and sisters when facing genocide, are now joining the colonialist vulture. These shameless Arab Muslim Zion rulers will get their share of Palestinian land, resource, and wealth for standing with Trump. History will remember them as the traitors who sold Palestine. 7. Join or else Trump threatens tariff. If you don't join the board and you don't show loyalty and you refuse, you face pressure, isolation, and punishment. Threats with tariffs. When France hesitated, he reportedly warned of 200% tariff on its exports. Economic blackmail. So in conclusion, do not be fooled by the name, not that anyone is. Welcome to Trump's vanity new colonial project. What Gaza needs, indeed the whole for Palestine needs, and the world is not another colonial tool. It requires real liberation and justice, as demonstrated through the generation of Salahuddin Ayyubi rahimahullah. So no one's falling for other name. What the world needs is a just caliphate more than ever before to dismantle these colonial projects of exploitation, oppression, and bring true liberty and freedom to mankind, from the worship of man to the worship of the one Creator. Continue to call for a free Palestine, expose the colonial agendas, stand for the people of Gaza, and stand up against oppression, exploitation, and occupation of the colonialists. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.